So hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning into Young Money Investments. My name is Cameron Benyon, and today we are filming at my brother's home here in Vancouver. So we are just chilling in the bar area. That's the new set, the new scenery, at least for this video. Maybe I'll film a couple more videos right here. Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot, pretty cool house. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about a few different things today. I don't think I filmed a video in probably like 3 or 4 days, so it feels like it's been a while. It feels like I haven't been putting out as much content. I've just been really busy. I left Rexburg, gosh, I think I came in Friday. Today's Tuesday? Yeah, so I think I left Friday, or was it Thursday? All my days are mixed up. I've been out here selling, I've been out here working and everything like that with ADT and everything like that. We're getting into the kind of the summer season, the spring summer season for that and everything, so I am going to be super busy with that. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing my YouTube videos and everything like that. I'm surprised no one has told me I say everything like that a whole bunch, because actually one person did. Brad Smith actually is the one that told me that I say that a lot. Everyone has their own little phrases when they film, your little nervous twitches, and that's definitely mine. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a principle that my mentor taught me, that Michael had kind of mentioned and has taught several times, and that is the principle of 888. The reason I want to go over this is because a lot of people want to be successful, right? The reason you're watching this video right here, right now, is because you want to be successful. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to be the best you, and I think that is so awesome, because that's the same way that I carry myself and the same way I approach life. But a lot of people sometimes don't want to put in the work. I posted this quote on our ADT group on Facebook just yesterday, and I found it on a fitness site, and it said, "Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do." Eric Thomas is who the quote was taken from, apparently. But so many of us want to be beasts. So many of us want to kill it. So many of us want to be really good at something. But a lot of us don't want to put in the effort. And this little 888 principle is really something that has changed my life and made me think about the way I spend my time during the day. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and I like to break it up into thirds, into 8-hour increments, right? The first 8 hours is going to be spent during the day, usually sleeping. Everyone needs to sleep, usually about 8 hours. Some of us can get away with maybe 5 or 6. I'm not that way. I need 8 hours at this point in my life. You know, maybe as you get older, some people, you know, are able to burn the midnight oil and make it a long time. I'm not that way. I do need my 8 hours of sleep. I take forever in the shower. I take a long time to get ready, so I probably spend more like 9 hours needing that stuff to be done, to be honest. The next 8 hours out of your day, like I said, that's about 33% of your day. The next 8 hours is essentially going to be what I consider being a man hours. You have 8 hours out of a day where you need to go out, you need to work hard, you need to grind, and those are things that you do as a man. Now, you all may have different opinions about this, whatever it may be. This is simply my opinion, but you have 8 hours out of a day where you need to go out and grind and work and make a paycheck, whether that be your own businesses that you're running or whether that may be your 9-to-5 job that you're doing. Every man, especially if you have a family and you have children, it is your duty, it is your responsibility, it is your obligation as a man, as a husband, and as a father to provide for a family and work those 8 hours. And so that job might not be fun, that job might not be what you want to do, that job may be hard. But the reality is you need to put in those 8 hours, because we all have bills, we all have things we need to get done, and so that's those 8 hours. It's solid, hard work that you put in because you have that responsibility as a man. The final the stage 3, the final 8 hours out of your day are really up to you, right? So we've spent 16 hours out of this day so far, right? Sleeping, eating, usually sleeping, sleeping those 8, let's just call it sleeping those 8 hours. We've spent another 8 hours working, doing our normal job, and then we have another 8 hours. And in those 8 hours, I usually consider things like eating, being a part of that, food prep, you know, daily chores, things like that. That will probably eat into it, maybe another couple hours. There's little errands and things you have to run, right? And you're left usually with about 5 to 6 hours essentially of free time, you time that you can do whatever the heck you want with those hours. These 8 hours are probably the most crucial and most critical hours that you could use in your day. And the reason for that is because this is the time in your life when you decide if you want to be a beast, if you need that decompression time. And we all need decompression time, right? We all need to relax. So don't get me wrong, and don't think that I'm trying to say, oh, you know, you just need to be a worker 24/7, grinding, going. No, no one does that. Nobody does that. But I think it's important to find a job or find something or a skill that you love and you enjoy and get better at it during those 8 hours. So during those 8 hours out of the day, that's where, for example, with me, I invest. I learn how to trade stocks. I am working on my Amazon businesses. I'm working on applications that are going to be great for stocks. I'm working on opening up a small business that's kind of in the food industry. That's where I take that time and I thrive off of building businesses. We're all not going to be like that, I'm sure. Maybe you don't love stocks. I would be surprised if you're watching my channel and you don't like stocks. But there are going to be things that maybe you don't enjoy. But find that thing that you love that could potentially turn into a career and eat into those 8 hours where you're grinding, and use that time to better yourself. Heck, find a self-help book. Find books that are things that you like to read, things that you like to learn. That is really going to help you a whole bunch. I'm like all scatterbrained now. We were just talking about the GTR and about going to get that right now. So that black beauty is going to be in the garage here in a little bit. But again, finding things that you love. Heck, if it's cars, find things that you love about cars and find ways that you can make money with cars. Shoot cars, take pictures of cars for people. If people are needing to sell their vehicles, start up a small business where you actually go out and you take pictures of the car and you will list that car for them for a small percentage of the profit. If you make 2 or 3% of a $50,000 car, you just made almost $1,000. Like, maybe they won't give you that. Maybe you'll only get 1%. But find things that you love. That's my whole purpose of this video, is use those 8 hours or those 6 hours essentially. Use those 6 hours to find things that you love that are productive, that will make that time useful in building a business. Even if you like video games, find a way to resell video games. Like, there's a million different ways out there, I think, in order to make something that you love into a small, either a side business or a full-time career. And that way, if you don't like grinding, you don't like that 8-hour job, you can turn those 8 hours into those businesses and make it become passive income, or however you may want to do it. My purpose in this video is I want you guys to be able to take your passion, your career, your passion for whatever you might have, and turn it into another source of income. That is going to be the key. I don't personally, I gotta be honest with you, I don't love knocking. I never have. I've never loved it. Now, when I get out on the doors and I talk to people, I love talking to people. I love interacting with them. But I'm going to tell you, it is hard for me to get out of the vehicle and go out and find random strangers to talk to. I'm not a normal, like, it's just not normal. It's not normal for pretty much anyone to love knocking. But I will tell you what, there was no other career out there that could have made me as successful as I am today without that hard work. Sales, no matter what kind of sales you get into, a sales job, I think, is the very best kind of job, because it tells you what kind of person you are. If you work a 9-to-5 job for 40 years, I promise you, you will never know your full potential. I hate to break it to you, but I promise you, if you want to find what you are truly made of, start a small business. You may fail. You will have failures. I've had my own fair share of failures. I promise you that. It's so important to find the inner drive to find a job that you will grind at. That's just what I want to share with you guys today. I wanted to kind of keep this shorter. I know I kind of went on a rant here and everything like that, but use those 8-8-8 principles in your life. 8 hours of hard, dedicated work. I have a really good friend of mine. Great friend, great guy, but he doesn't want to do the grind. He doesn't want to do the grind job. He has a great set of businesses that he is going to probably develop and be super successful at. And I love that. I love that about him. But he doesn't really want to grind right now. He does not want to go out and get in the trenches. And I feel like that's half the battle with sales, is loving and learning to deal with the grind. I don't love, like I said, I can't say I love the grind. I would rather work smarter, not harder. But every man needs to learn to grind through something that's hard in their lives. For me, that started with my mission, with the 2-year mission and everything like that. I learned some hard skills and learned some hard lessons on how to be an individual that survived on my own, that just grew, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, every which way. I had to grow because it was so difficult. I had to wake up every morning at 6:30, no matter what. I worked my butt off, but I'm so grateful for that. Okay, so we are done. I gotta wrap this up, but hey, we're gonna go get the car. Nice talking to you guys. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you so much for watching Young Money Investments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's here?
I'm so sick and tired of this truck driver. I'm driving him.
Well, we might have to do a little pause on this video. I'm pretty much done with this video.
Alright, bye.
Sweet! Okay, we'll bring the camera too. Being able to... I love it. I really love this.